Girl, you the man, and she love me when I'm in it, and she never be pretending, nothing is real. She gon' tell you what she bought it, cause she know you can't afford it. Know you can get it, looking exquisite, no competition, stay on the pivot, hope be watching it.
This is literally the first moment I am sitting down to see the actual, like, printed version.
That's your baby.
Yeah, this is my baby. This is my baby.
You've delivered. And she's gorgeous. You have a girl and a boy.
And
she's well designed.
I know.
So tell us about Bold Design. What made you, so first off, this is the E-Spot with Camille, and you're meeting my guest today, Julia Molloy. And she is the Empress-in-Chief of Bold Magazine and Bold Summit. She's an amazing woman doing amazing things, and we're going to learn so much from her today. So this is your first time seeing your magazine. Brand new, first issue.
Literally just came out. Yeah, so
what
we
are your
just
thoughts? What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm kind of a little misty because it's like I'm just now seeing it, and
so much love.
we worked so hard on it, and it's just beautiful.
So how did it start? Oh my gosh, you're really tearing up. So how did you get started with Bold? What made you decide that I need to make a print version of what you're doing?
Well, I wanted to do something really creative because I'm a business, I guess, consultant, coach, I help interior designers to, reach their potential, and I love that. But I also have this like real creative side to me, and I also know all of these great brands and connections, and
I'm partial to the one called Camilla.
Yeah, exactly. Those are few fabulous people.
I think it was like caftans or something. Camilla? This magazine's made for me.
Damn.
You have so many great articles in it, like with Barry Livingstone, who I had earlier on.
I know,
and so
isn't he lovely? I love him so much. Yeah.
So when you were putting this magazine together, what were you thinking? Because it's not just interior design.
Yes.
It's more.
Okay, so this is what I was really excited. So this is Bold is business of luxury design, and I wanted to create something that is just kind of breaks some rules and not just be all about one industry, and really fashion, interior design, lifestyle, like really good spas and shoes and clothing, and
speaking my language,
fabulous things that really make life fun and feel lush, and they all blend and they all play a part in interior design, fashion, architecture, lifestyle, travel. So I wanted to showcase some of that and bring the inspiration and bring it all together in one place where creatives, principal interior designers, architects, fashion designers, we all come together and see all this how it all mixes and synergizes together and gets all good,
Because it's like gumbo in a way, in the sense that art and design, it's not just one thing. There's so many different things that inspire artists or inspire interior designers, inspire fashion designers. So it's great to have one magazine that covers it all and speaks to it all, because you have actual designers speaking about different things, and you have artists. It's just an amazing book.
And there's real business tools. There's interviews and showcases from interior designers. Allison Eden is in there. If you guys know her, she's just crazy bold and amazing. And we have Sarah Deanna, who's a runway model, a famous runway model. And then we have business articles. Of course, I do the business articles. I do the boring one.
I mean, but you make business fun, right?
Yeah, so I do kind of. Yeah, you gotta have.
Because you also are doing these classes now to help people to really
Yeah.
take their business to the next level.
Yes.
So tell a little bit about that and what people can expect.
Oh my gosh! So this is something I just launched this year, and we did kind of a quiet soft launch. I did a couple little announcements, but I just wanted to just test it and make sure it did what I needed it to do to feel confident in it, like I did it. So I've developed this thing called 6 Weeks To Streamline, because I recognize that interior designers wanting to build their business and retool really after COVID, and what is their team like, and how are they allocating resources, what's their money strategy right now, how do they get things to flow and sync up with
all
their
the
team,
things artists hate to do.
and it's all this little stuff, and they can't get ahead enough to get to the things that they really want to do and really grow their business. And so years ago I developed this thing called the Business Blueprint, which is 2 beefy manuals and 25 hours of video and all this stuff, business in a box. But if you are already busy, you're gonna have heart palpitations.
I'm a little ADHD. Well, I'm not a little ADHD. I'm diagnosed ADHD, so 25 hours, good luck.
Yeah.
That's more than Game of Thrones.
I know.
I barely made it.
It's a lot. So what I did was right now everyone just needs to learn how to be streamlined. What team members do they need? What do they do? How do they sync up? How do you keep everyone on task? All the things that take up all of your time and focus. And I'm going to pull that, and I just pulled it into the 6-week course. there's like a video, a short video, and then the accompanying like document or thing. So you just like watch that day's video or whatever, and there's like a few videos and
But is that
lessons
your
per
leisure,
week.
too?
Yes. And it's like paced out in a way that just makes super sense, and you just do it. And I felt like it was really strong, and it's what interior designers need to get to the next level, so that they can handle more, that they can create more, that they can get more business. But when you're drowning and just barely treading water, you can't even think that far ahead. So this is that thing that gets them to like, okay, you on it, you own it, you're empowered. Like it helps you, it really does help you align with your power as a leader, as a boss, as a designer, because you are handling your business.
Yes.
You know?
So what
You
would
don't
be
feel sloppy. You don't feel like you're like, oh, I'm just not good at that, or oh God, you know. It's like no, you're better than that, and people they know. My clients, you are better than that. It's just you need some tools, you need some ways to like do it, and it will work. And anyway, we just recently got like a first set of graduates that have made it through it, and so that was really exciting because the testimonials are crazy good. So I'm like, okay, it does it. It does the thing that I needed it to do. And
it works not just for yourself but for everyone.
yeah, like
it's a perfect template.
I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to like just be like it's gonna change your life, and you know, I'm all about like walk your talk, you know. But everyone that's taken it has been like, oh my God, this is everything. This just
So what can
changed
they expect?
everything.
What are some of the top 3 tips you would give?
Okay, so all about the roles, first of all. Like your role, each role, and what they do, what are the pass-offs, how to synchronize your team, what's the tool that you use in the method. A lot of people are doing the team sync meetings on Monday, but there's some ways in which to nudge that really get it so that you know what is happening in your office all the time. Everyone is being able to be proactive. Like you get in a rhythm, and it's not like, oh my God, what are we doing today? Which, it's always like that because it's designed, but
You just never can
but
know what's
yeah,
gonna happen,
so
right?
it's definitely the team stuff, and then also all of these things that are downloaded like out of your brain. These, when you get overwhelmed, it's really difficult to feel like you are calm, confident, like on point. And the tools and methods, and I literally give you the things to do it. I'm not like, well, you really should create a checklist that does that. That would be a good idea.
You give them the PDF to just
I
copy
it's like
paste,
this is not like literally it's a Word document. Put in your logo, change up your words, like
even
like,
better.
Just here it is. Just make it your own. It's ready to go. So just organizational tools and methodologies to sync everyone up, and also to get an office rhythm, like what days do we do what, and also profit strategy. People are afraid to hire, but when they understand, and I walk you through, like your designers are a revenue center. If you have them 70% billable or higher, like there's things that I walk you through. So just absolute
She gave
clarity.
way more than 3. I hope you guys were taking notes because
it's just
I'm just
clarity.
saying.
It's just absolute clarity, tools, methods, and you're like bam, 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 and you like own it.
No, I
6
love that. You
weeks.
can tell that you're excited
Yeah,
about
yeah,
what you teach
yeah.
if you're willing to just tell everyone.
I know.
So I appreciate it.
yeah.
No, genuinely. So you're having your big party today for your brand new magazine here at High Point Market. It's going to be super crowded and crazy. So tell me, what are you expecting? What's next for you? What do you want to do next?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I want to get through High Point first.
Good point.
Get through High
'Cause
Point.
even with the magazine, is it something that's going to be monthly?
Yeah. Okay. So we're doing it quarterly.
Okay.
So every quarter, I don't think I can handle any more than that right now. Plus, we really want to curate the content. I don't just want to be like, oh my God, I need another article. Like everything, if you read it, like there's a lot of love and care, and like we're very mindful about.
It's changed around. It's not the same Times New York print. throughout.
Yes,
It's
like, and I have a graphic design degree, so we had fun with this. Like, Allison Eden's article, she does mosaics, glass tile mosaics. So I'm like, I want her. She doesn't even know. Can I tell? She doesn't even know what it looks like. She's gonna see it. She doesn't even know. I'm like, Allison, I want to blow her mind. I'm gonna make her article look like a mosaic tile. I don't know how to do that, but let's just figure something out. Let's do that. So it's a creative expression. So I want to have plenty of time, and I want to like really be able to showcase the brands that we kind of bring into the fold with Bold, and make sure we're of service to our community, so that it's worthwhile to read. So that is definitely on the menu. And then the next big thing, like this isn't enough, right?
Yeah, no, I'm always trying to get the
a little
exclusive.
bored.
Sorry,
I'm super a little bored right
Pushing
now. But the next big thing is the Bold Summit. The Bold Summit, we are going to actually happen. I've been getting a ton of requests,
Wait,
like
is
what's
it in
happening.
person or virtual?
Yes, it's in person. Okay, first of all, I mean, because everyone's like, when are you going to do it? We were going to have it in 2020, because I'm like, Bold 2020, that sounds cool. Anyway, it's like it was going to be in April, and it just was, the timing was all wrong, so as we know. And then they're like, well, you should do a virtual, and I'm like, you know what? You go bold or you go home. Like, I'm not wasting. It's not for us. Like, we're gonna hold off until we can do it right. So we're gonna be doing it right in April or March, spring of 2022, and it's gonna happen, I think, in Dallas, probably at the DMC. We got our posse down there, and it is gonna be off the hook. And I mean, it's all the things as we're emerging out of the pandemic. New business models, tons of really interesting technology have come out. So it's basically galvanizing the best of the interior design industry and getting them all in one place. And we have luminaries coming in, the Bold Masters. It's like Oscars meets Tony Robbins meets
Let's
all
think
these
about there
things.
should
Like
be.
yeah, it's
Big
like
award
it's like
show
this thing.
that.
It's pretty amazing. And there's round tables where you get to sit with, like, we had Kelly Hoppen and Vincent Wolf and Clodagh, and like every year we have different Bold Masters, and all the speakers are absolutely brilliant. And so you get to, as an attendee, you get to choose what, like, round table, like, oh, I want to learn more about what they were talking about, or I want to ask Kelly Hoppen a question about my business. Like,
You don't have to slide into anybody's DMs. You get to see them right
You
in
get to
person.
sit there, and like everything's together, like the lunches and dinners, and so it's a very high level. It's not like cursory basic information. It's like, this is for designers that are focusing on a luxury level for their business and are functioning at a pretty high level themselves, with obviously room to improve, and just great collaboration on a very high level. And it's not like a snooty like, oh, you're part of the club and we're going to just go do this and that and just be cool together. It's like, it's very soulful. It's like our little sanctuary, and I open up every single Bold Summit we've ever had and been like, what happens at Bold stays at Bold. Okay, first of all, yeah, exactly. And you know, and it's very soulful, and you make these like lifelong connections with people that you probably only imagined you would ever talk to, and it's pretty amazing. And content is like 2.5 days long. It's intense. It's really intense, with like evening stuff going on, fabulous dinners that you get to dress up for, and I mean, it's really
Sounds like all the things.
it is all the things, and it really does take a year too. We usually do it every other year because it takes a lot to plan this. We have over 20 speakers. It's like, it's robust.
It's a lot to handle. I mean, you're the Empress in Chief of Magazine. You're doing the summits at Homes, and you're going to be doing this. Yeah, I think you need to wait till 2022.
Yeah, so this doesn't even give us that long. I mean, I know, exactly.
Math on a Saturday.
Yeah, exactly.
But still,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So you're here at High Point Market.
Yeah.
It's exciting to be back, especially not virtually. So
I
what have you
know.
gained from it? What advice do you have for people that might be their first time at market or first time coming
Oh my
back to market?
gosh. I mean, just come with an open mind. Think about your projects. Think about your dream projects, the things that you want to create going forward. Cultivate your style. Cultivate a new look that you haven't done before. There's everything here.
Good time to go bold, right?
Yeah, it really is a good time to go bold, and just don't, even if you're shopping for projects, like, step out of that, like, I am in service to my client right now. Of course, you've got to do that, but also tap into, like, who am I as a master creator? And I have literally everything I could ever hope to find here. What can I do with that? Let's, like, think outside the box.
This is definitely
Yeah.
a place you can get every color in your crayon box.
Yeah, exactly. Whether it's like helping to cultivate a new product line, or doing, you know, an online store with just some things. There's revenue streams associated with all kinds of things here. And really, in terms of like making your business super profitable, it's all about buy low, sell high. So like, if you're one of those designers that's still doing retail, like, get to High Point, because you can never make enough money that way. You just
All about
can't.
that money, right?
All about that money. Oh my God, Allison Eden said this thing. She has a big thing that she made out of this glass tile. She showed me, oh, this is on the video, you guys. This is not just a magazine. There's videos in the digital version. You got to watch Bold TV. It's awesome. I did interviews with these
How
people.
did you skip all of that
I don't
part?
know. I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
there's Bold TV,
Yeah,
Bold
there's Bold-
Magazine,
yeah.
and Bold Summit.
Yeah.
I'm in love.
Yeah, it's
So
super awesome.
what's
But
coming-
wait, I had to tell you, no money, no honey is what wasn't on her.
I love that one.
That's great.
'Cause
Anyway.
there was a song, if you can't pay the, I don't remember
I
the
don't
words.
know.
Yeah, but I love that one even
Yeah, it's just
better.
like,
No money, no
No
honey.
honey, I don't know. Allison, shout out to Allison.
Baby.
Exactly.
So tell everyone how they can keep up with you and find out more about Bold Magazine, Bold Summit, Bold TV.
Okay. Well, you can subscribe to the magazine, and we will send it to you digitally. And we are working on our larger distribution for the actual printed, because I'm getting a lot of requests for printed versions, especially since they're so beautiful, even from showrooms, interior designers wanting them in their space, and just whatever. So I will actually be selling them, like you get like a subscription to the magazine. We'll just send it out. I know, exactly.
Baby, yeah.
So you'll have to go to boldbydesignmagazine.com and sign up there.
Yeah,
And
then you're also on Instagram.
oh yeah, Bold by Design Magazine Instagram, and I'm personally Julia Molloy 1, and my website is juliamolloy.com, and that's where you can sign up for the course or learn more about it. Oh, also, Camille, sometimes it's really hard to know whether it's like a good choice. When you're trying to make business decisions about like what consultant, what program, like what do I need right now. So I do offer a complimentary needs assessment. I mean, I usually spend like
Complimentary means free. I can always afford free. You don't need money with that, honey.
You're too much. You are too much. Oh my God, you're cracking me up. Yeah.
That's exciting. So they get a free consultation.
Yeah, I mean, I just call. Yeah, I mean, call them, and whether it's with me or another consultant, or they need something, I literally download as much as I possibly can to help them like navigate where they're at in their growth curve and like what they need to do.
Know exactly which system they might need to use in the
Yes.
Bold Summit too. So you even curate that.
Yeah. So
cool.
just kind of like, this is what you need, and then a lot of times they come back, and sometimes they do the thing that I said. Well, you need a PR thing, or you need to focus on your social media. I mean, I help them. Go fly, go
The Godfather-
fly. Go
not
fly.
Godfather, Fairy Godmother.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being on the E-Spot with Camille. I really enjoyed this conversation. I cannot wait to see much more you have to offer. And I'll have to definitely tune into Bold
Well,
TV.
you are going to have to be on Bold TV, and then you're going to have to come to Bold Summit.
Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm ready to go. I'm double vaccinated. Not double vaccinated, but double shots. I've had 2 of them. So I'm ready. See, I love that. The esthetician in me just loved that you said that. Because it could be furniture wax you were talking about.
Yeah, of course, polish. Right? We polish.
Yes, well, thank you
what were you
again. So,
thinking? I mean,
that's what I'm an esthetician, so I was thinking waxing arms or lower. But anyway, so thank you so much for being my guest
Thanks for
today. This
having
was so
me.
much fun. I cannot wait to see more that Zuo Modern has to offer as well, because they were nice enough to let us have the party here as well as at my show here today. So
It is so cool
thank
here,
you.
too.
It is
Louise is so
beautiful.
And we're giving away the Zeus mirror today.
Did I hear a
Did I?
goddess or a
Yeah.
god's mirror just waiting for me?
Yes.
Just kidding.
Yes, you did.
That explains the look. Looking like Athena herself. Well, thank you so much again. This has been amazing.
Thanks
and
so
I'm
much,
so
Camille.
proud of you and excited for all that you have coming towards you, because, wow, it's amazing. You're doing great things. So thanks again.
Thank you.
All right. And